In this video, we will be talking about the crystallization. Basically, the process of crystallization, I can say here. So, process of crystallization is something we can consider it as a chemical change. Okay, because here you will see something which allows the things to happen which is occurring in the chemical change. Now, what happens in the crystallization? So, a very simple example to understand the crystallization is you can take the seawater which has many salts dissolved in it. What you do is the common salt which basically we use in our day-to-day life, which basically adds the taste to our food, is obtained by evaporating the seawater. And it is a very simple process. So the salt that we are obtained is in the form of a very small crystals, though it is not pure completely. Okay, because it's just not like the seawater has just the salt in it only. It has a lot of other things also, so you have to purify also before consuming it, but this is the way to obtain it. So the crystals of a salt are obtained by its solution. So very important thing is you have to have a solution, and with that solution what you can say is the process of forming crystals from a solution is called crystallization. That could be the definition of crystallization. But what exactly this all means? So let's say this is your salty water, or let's say seawater, and this is your evaporating basin, like means you are heating it, this basin. So when you are heating it, so whatever the salt that remains in the water now, so the water just keep on evaporating. Since water is evaporating, so the solute, which is in this case, so you have salt and water, salty water I can say. So salt plus water, so the water is getting evaporated. So now what you are left with, because salts can't get evaporated, so just remain in that area where you are evaporating it. That's how we get the salts from the seas as well. We just make a sea farm or a place where we just bring the seawater and we just let them evaporate. And as they evaporate, they start forming crystals like this, as you can see. And then we take them, we purify them, we add some extra minerals in them, and then we start consuming it. So the same way you can do that as well. There is another way of forming a crystallization, is the formation of sugar as well, where you just have this molasses which you just let it cool down, and it will basically form the crystals. The crystallization is something you can see in the ice formation as well, because there also you can see the ice. So this is like one of the very common examples that you can understand, where you can see the process of crystallization, where you can see that the molecules that are there now in the process of crystallization, they're just forming the structures like this. Usually they are not connected, but somehow in the process of crystallization they ended up connected with each other like this. And then again they will form the bonds with another elements also. They just keep on forming these bonds, they just keep on forming the structures, and that is why they are able to make these crystals as such. And this is the process of crystallization. I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.